Hey guys, it's Anne here with another Empties video, and this is my April Empties and also my Project Pan update number 3. This month was not that great in terms of empties, so this should be a pretty quick video. I'll do what I normally do and do hair care, skincare, makeup, and then the Project Pan update at the end. So we'll just get started. The first item, I didn't know if I should put this in or not, but I did finish a tube of toothpaste. I can't read it because it's so squished. I'm pretty sure this is the Optic White. It's in sparkling white. I mean, it was a fine toothpaste. I have so many toothpaste right now from like little samples or things that I've gotten in kits that I will not be buying any toothpaste for the next little while. But you'll probably see a few more empties of toothpaste in my videos because I have a lot of samples in smaller sizes that I want to get through. Speaking of samples, I finished up a Frieda Luxurious Volume Shampoo, Conditioner, and 7-Day In-Shower Volume Treatment. This wasn't enough for me to really say that I liked it or not. And again, the 7-day volume, I don't know if I really noticed anything with this, so I would potentially purchase it. I have a Verb volumizing shampoo right now that I'm trying to work through because I don't really love, and once that's done, this may be one that I consider buying, but I do have my eye on a couple of other ones that I want to buy, so we'll see. And I finished one dry shampoo. This is the Marc Refreshing Coconut Clear Dry Shampoo, no white powder. Definitely no white powder, so that claim is true. This was okay for me. It's good for like 1 day after shampoo, but 2 days after shampoo, this isn't intense enough. It really doesn't soak up the oil enough for me. I tend to wash my hair, like for example, on Monday, and then I'll wash it again on the Wednesday at night. So I usually need like a 2-day type dry shampoo. If you don't have very oily roots, you could probably use this and it would be fine. Like I said, it's good on the first day after, but the second day not so great because my roots are so dark right now too that I feel like it's showing more when it's really oily. So I wouldn't repurchase this again only because it just didn't meet my needs. So for this month we actually had a lot of skincare for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. So I had this Clinque Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. It's just a little mini. It came in a kit. I really like this. I would purchase this full size for sure. I'm just working through a couple other moisturizers before I buy my next thing, but this is on the list of something to buy. The reason why this was actually almost empty, but it was in my travel bag, and I didn't realize it was in my travel bag until I was away for Easter, so I finished this up actually right after the Easter weekend. I also have another facial moisturizer. This is the Cerave PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. So this is the old formula. From what I understand, you couldn't find this on the shelf. So the only reason why I don't have a backup of this already ready to go is you couldn't find this anywhere. And from what I understood, it was because they were reformulating it. So they sort of, whatever was on the shelf they were selling. And then when the new reformulation was coming out, they were going to restock. I've heard mixed reviews on the new formulation. Apparently it's the same, but apparently some people are seeing differences, so I like this. I actually prefer to use this in the daytime because it's a really nice light moisturizer, and yeah, it works really well under makeup as well. So I definitely will repurchase the new formula probably pretty soon, actually. So I have two body washes, soaps, things. So I have a body wash. It's the Dial Hibiscus Water Hydrating Body Wash. So this came in the like student kit thing that they sell at Shoppers Drug Mart. I buy that every year even though I'm not a student. It's just a really good deal. You probably won't see a whole lot of body wash on my channel because I really don't use body wash regularly. I use bar soap. I know, what? Somebody uses bar soap? Like, hold the phone. Yes, hold the phone. Wow. That was a weird one. I use the Dove Go Fresh Cool Moisture Beauty Bar. This is like a green one. I usually use the Dove ones. I kind of mix between the different flavors. I don't know what you call it. But I definitely use the Dove ones. That are the ones that I use. Sometimes I've used the Oil of Olay ones, and they're not too bad either. The reason why I use bar soap is I find it's faster. And I had a lot of problems with the skin on the back of my arms, like getting those little bumps and stuff. And I actually found using bar soap was better. I don't know, I think scrubbing with like a loofah or like the big, what do you call it, the little bath, oh my god, I cannot think of the word right now, the bath sponge thing. I will insert the word here because it's escaping me and you're probably yelling at me saying it's anyway. Yeah, so I go through these more often than body wash itself. So I have two masks, and these were from my little haul video with Sephora and Amazon and whatever else. The first is the Sephora Almond Foot Mask. So I bought this because my coworker convinced me to buy this, and it was good. I'm not going to say it was weird. I'll insert a little photo of me using it the other night. It just looked so funny. I've never used anything like this before. For me, so I used to be a dancer and I have really hard skin on the bottom of my feet, like ridiculously hard. I've gone for a pedicure maybe like half a dozen times in my life, and every time I go, they're like, what is wrong with your feet? Why are they so hard? And they have to go at it with like a razor, and it's still usually pretty bad. So this did soften the skin and it felt nice. But for me, so what I like to do is I'll use like a really thick moisturizer, like the body butters from the Body Shop or the Shea butters from Bath & Body Works. Put that really, really thick on my feet and then put a pair of socks on. Even if I leave the socks on just for a couple of hours because I can't sleep with socks on. If I do that like, you know, in the evening if I'm like sitting down to watch TV or read a book or whatever, and then when I go to bed, I can take my socks off. Like the moisturizer is like pretty sunk in by then, and I find that really helps with my feet. Maybe that's like a ghetto version of doing this, but that works to me just as well. And then the other mask that I have is one of the Innisfree, my Real Squeeze mask, and this one is in the Aloe flavor. Why can I not, like, words are not happening today. This one was the Moisturizing Essence Type Real Mask, enriched with moisture-rich aloe, protects tired skin against external stimulants to help soothe and calm. So I picked this one because my skin was being really red and inflamed for this past couple weeks, and I don't know if it was this mask. So I used the mask either Tuesday or Wednesday, and then every day since there was like extra essence in the bottom. So at night I would just like slather a bunch of that on my face, and I don't know if it's this mask. I don't know if it's the Ole Henderson Truth Serum, or I started using the new face this week. My face, I'm waking up in the morning and it's so smooth and soft and it's feeling a bit back to normal again. So I used one of these actually right before I filmed this video as well. It's just not in the Empties because there's still essence in there, and I'm still using the rest of the like serum for the next couple days while I can. And then the last two skincare products that I finished up was the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Line Serum and the PigmentClar Serum. I did a whole video on this, so I'm not going to talk about this here. If you really want to know my thoughts and feelings, you can watch the videos. So that segues us into, yes, I have no other makeup empties, like that were not Project Pan empties. So that segues us into the Project Pan segment of this video. And the first empty, or the only empty that I have, is the Too Faced Prime and Poreless face primer. I liked this one. I like this one better than the Smashbox one, and again, it's more of a texture thing. This just has a bit more tack to it. It still blurs and smooths things out, but it doesn't feel as slippy as the Smashbox one. So I'm just going to get this one out of the way because I'm starting to go hate pan on this, and it's the NARS Laguna. It is almost done. There's like this tiny little bit left, and it's like the bane of my existence right now. I so thought I'd be done this at the end of this month, and I was like ready to like celebrate. If this is not done in May, I might just accidentally drop this because I'm just so done with it. So the Sanskrit Saponins, again, I've moved quite a bit down on this, and the tube is quite squished too, so I'm definitely getting through this. Talked about that, won't repurchase it. I didn't use the Clinque Almost Powder Makeup because I've been using this one, so I'll put a screenshot of the line. I've definitely moved this a lot and worked through this because I just want to finish this and get this in my collection. It's so powdery and the powder gets everywhere. Like I think when I use it, half the powder gets on my face and half the powder gets on my sink. So I'm working through this much faster than I thought I would. And second to last is the Tarte Maracuja oil. So I never took a screenshot of this when I first started using it because it was right at the top. Like, it was not used barely at all. And I'll insert a picture of this. I've actually been using this, and I've kind of had to figure out how to use this, and I was looking up online like about the oil and what it's good for, and apparently it is a really good moisturizing oil that doesn't break you out. So what I've been doing, before I bought the lip sleeping mask, I was using this sort of as a lip moisturizer. So I would put this on my lips, and then I would put like a lip balm or something else over top. I've also on and off, since not using the Bye Bye Line serum and prior to using the Bye Bye Line serum, I'll use this under my eyes right before I put makeup on, and it definitely helps. And then there's been a couple of nights where I've decided to just put this sort of all over my face, and it's good. Like, I feel like it moisturizes, and it doesn't feel oily, and it doesn't make me feel oily, and it doesn't make me break out. The only thing I don't like about this oil is it has like a woodsy kind of scent. It feels like I'm sort of rubbing a piece of bark on my face a little bit, and I'm not a huge fan of that sort of woodsy, earthy smell, but it's not so bad that I can't use this. So I definitely now have found uses for this, and I think I will start to see a bit more progress on it. And because I do see, because I do like it, we'll see if it works. I may actually buy this like full size, or at least another sample size. And then the last product that I have is the Benefit What's Up, and I'll insert a little picture of a side by side. So this definitely has gone down, which I think if I had never taken the pictures, I wouldn't notice that this has gone down. So I'm glad that I'm taking pictures. I also got smart and saw what other people were doing. So some people were putting like a piece of paper behind it to draw their lines, because it's not something like you can put a marker on the product. Anyway, I'm new to this Project Pan stuff, okay? Bear with me. I decided to put a little line on the lid. So again, I'll put a screenshot of that in as well. So that's had some progress on it, and I'll continue to use this in conjunction. I've kind of being a little extra and doubling up on my highlighters and putting this underneath and then putting a highlighter on top. So that's it. That is the empties for this month. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty weak month in terms of empties and in terms of Project Pan. But I hope that means that we'll see more stuff in May. I do have a couple things that are like almost done, and the only reason why I didn't want to put them in this is because it felt like cheating, because I would either have to like double up on finishing it, or be like, oh, it's almost done, and then not actually finish it. Kind of like the Age-Defy Pantene thing. I got my last video. Have I used it since I filmed that last video? Nope. So don't want to cheat on anything. I want to be true to my empties and my Project Pan. If you like this video, give it a little thumbs up down below. That lets me know that this video is useful and informative. And if you would like to see more videos from me, please subscribe. I hope to see you again sometime soon. Bye.